What's up, everybody? I'm Hunter here, and I'm a film nerd, and this is part 2, this is episode 2 of the Schmoedown Rewind episodes. You guys know, last time we did the very first Schmoedown between Copster and, I want to say McCougs. I might be wrong there, but today we're doing another first. The very first innergeekdom match from the Schmoedown Spectacular. It's a fatal 5-way match to determine the first ever innergeekdom champion. Let's watch, let's enjoy, let's play along, and let's see if I'm a true geek. We're in the Star Wars shirt, the Nightwing hat. Let's do this.
We decided to create a new championship here. It is the Innergeekdom Championship. Mark, what the hell is that?
It's a fatal 5-way, Christian, which is something I thought you did in college, but it turns out we're going to have 5 competitors all out here. These are the geeks of the geeks, the dorks of the dorks, if you will. They know everything about nerd trivia. We're going to throw them all into a blender, mix them up. One of them is going to come out on top.
Listen to these categories. You have Marvel movies, DC movies, Marvel Cinematic Universe, DC Cinematic Universe, Star Trek, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. That is the only categories inside of this trivia. And listen to the competitors that you have. You have Ashley, the Robin Robinson, the Captain, Robert Meyer Burnett, the Nightmare, Hector Navarro, making his debut. Jeremy Johns is going to be here, and a mystery opponent who has not been named yet.
You hear that lineup? All you skater kids, get your best pair of Jinko jeans on, because there's going to be some lunch money available on the table for the taking.
In the schmoedown Spectacular, and I will be.
I mean, let's face it, you're not a hero unless you come back from being beaten to within an inch of your life.
Yeah, now it's a party.
We'll play anybody, any dimension, any plane of existence, any planet.
Hector Navarro. And a mystery.
Well, it's
That was
great
pretty
that
cool.
they beamed me in. They deemed me, I don't know, an expert enough to participate in this pithy little match.
All right, folks, so yeah, it's happening. I'm doing this. I wasn't necessarily going to do this. I don't really generally like those venomously angry game
the
show
beast.
type things about movies. For me, it just seems divisive, but I have it in good faith that this is going to be a celebration of movie love and movie fun for the comic book nerds out there, you and myself included, and I do love that. So I'm here. I'm actually doing a schmoedown.
Well, I am back again. I had my first round with Kalinowski, but this time it is a little bit different. I'm so excited to be here with all these amazing competitors, and we are going to celebrate everything that we love about geekdom. Yes!
Oh my gosh, you guys. Hector the Nightmare Navarro here, and I'm stoked to be part of the Innergeekdom Championship because I'm going to be representing all the geeks around the world that have never had a chance to compete. This is my first time competing in this championship, and I'm going to take the whole thing, baby.
Well, as far as my opponents go, you know me. I'm all about the movie love, like I always say. You know, if this is the WWE meets movie trivia, and everyone comes out in the pyros, and everyone's like, I want you! I'm the dude who comes out and be like, hey, let's have actions speak louder than words, my man. If you beat me, fantastic. Love on you. If I beat you, hey, no hard feelings. We'll high five. We'll get some rum and coke.
Jeremy Johns, with his
Some
dapper
rum and
outfits
coke.
he wears. I mean, come on, that guy, internet impresario? Really? Is that your only job, dude? Well, let me tell you where your job ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be doing another singles match on the Schmoedown, because you're out. You are gone.
Burnett makes me nervous because that dude is old as shit, and he knows a lot of stuff.
He's old
I mean,
as shit.
The older you get, the crustier you get, the more kind of useless facts. That guy buys the most obscure, like foreign Blu-ray, I think he has a complete collection of HD DVDs. That's how old and farty this dude is. It scares me, I'm gonna be honest. Terrifying. Oof.
Well, Hector Navarro is the only person here who's shorter than me, so I'm confident that I can take him down round 1, no problem.
Ashley the Robin Robinson is no one to be trifled with. I'm gonna tell you straight up, when I came in and I was saying hi to everybody, hey, what's up, hi, she looked at me, she was like, fuck you. I was like, Ashley, what's your deal? And then she went like this.
There's some mystery, guys. Some mystery. You know, I don't care if it's Bill Gates. I don't care if it's ghost of Steve Jobs. I don't care who shows up. What
Ghost of Steve Jobs.
intellectual giant thinks they're going to compete against me?
Ashley the Robin Robinson is going to be the Innergeekdom champion because you're going to underestimate me. You're going to think I'm not important, and when the chips are down, I'm going to come out and surprise you.
Listen up, y'all. The reason I'm taking this championship tonight is because I've got all the knowledge, I've got all the skills to pay all of the bills. If that's not good enough for you, I don't disagree with that. That was just kind of a vague statement. The real reality is I know a bunch of stuff. I surprise myself with the stuff that I know, and I'm a pretty dang good guesser.
There's a reason why the captain's going to be the Inner Geekdom champion. Because I'm the old man, let's face it. My inner geek is older than your inner geek. It knows more than your inner geek. My inner geek was watching movies before 1980. When was the last time you watched a Hammer horror film? Have you seen Vampire Circus?
So who knows what we're gonna get on this? I don't know the
Vampire
future. I left my
Circus.
crystal ball at home. My predictions never come true. You guys on Twitter, you know that. But here's what it is. This is movie lovers who do commentary on movies for you guys. Lovers of nerdy culture, lovers of nerdy
do
movies,
this.
myself included, them included. We're all here to have a good time. So let's bring it. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, always see more.
Love that effect, man. Robertson, Burnett, Johns, Navarro, and Mystery. Question marks.
All right, now before we get into it, there is a small tale of the tape. Ashley the Robin Robinson, her strength, Star Trek.
Being Canadian.
And you have Robert Meyer Burnett, strength,
Sorry.
Star Trek. You have Hector Navarro, strength, comic book movies. Jeremy Johns, strength, Star Wars and Star Trek. And then the mystery opponent, who the hell knows? All right, are you ready to get going?
I am ready, Christian. It's going to be a long day. I don't want you to wear your golden throat out on the first one, but let's let these competitors hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's time for the
Schmoedown
Schmoedown
Spectacular. First, the Inner Geekdom Championship. Introducing first, with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat, ladies and gentlemen, representing Geek History Lesson and Collider Heroes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Ashley the Robin Robinson! Oh, look at this!
Christian coming out on the heels of what appears to be two bad guys. You have Jason Voorhees and Captain Phasma from The Force Awakens.
I like that. They're delicately putting her down. A nice ovation from the crowd. The crowd likes her very much. She's wave. Oh, nice clean wave. I like that. Okay.
A lady that needed help with her intro from men, but she doesn't need any dudes helping her out with her trivia.
She does not. Introducing next, representing Collider Heroes, ladies and gentlemen, making his singles debut, he is the Captain, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Here comes Burnett. Boba Fett shirt going against his Star Trek roots, wearing a Star Wars character on his shirt.
Nah.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
He might be trying to get into Jeremy Johns' head.
That could be something, but before we get to Johns, this next competitor is a guy I'm excited to see.
That is very true, ladies and gentlemen, representing Superhero News. Also making his singles debut, ladies and gentlemen, Hector the Nightmare Navarro!
Coming out doing a little bit of robot, a little bit of wedding dancing early in the Geekdom Championship.
Very nice. Hector Navarro.
The nightmare, Christian, things that nightmares are made of. Hector looks a little less nightmarish. Will he bring his A game in this competition?
And their opponent, making his debut in the Schmoedown, representing Collider. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's Jeremy.
He's the awesome-tacular one.
You can see the cape.
Joker, Jeremy Johns. There he is.
Christian, that is a vintage Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, excuse me, bedsheet. Jeremy Johns does not need a jump cut for his intro.
You need a jump cut for his intro.
Finally, representing Collider and Canada.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the crazy Canadian John
I don't believe
Campia!
is the 5th competitor in our first matchup. Going very against Canadian type and getting aggressive towards his fighter.
Making Ashley Robinson stand up because she also is Canadian.
I believe this is O Canada.
Yeah, who saw the crazy Canadian coming in here doing this? Look at USA chants. USA chants happening in the
USA
crowd.
chants.
He's turning heel, Christian. John
Yeah.
Campia is such a nice, mild-mannered Canadian, but if you get him in a competitive matchup like this, he could turn heel.
Shut up! Wow.
I think we've had our answer.
This is the
I
first
think
time
we had our
we've seen
answer.
John Campia since March, but now he is back competing. Can he walk away with the belt? Speaking of the belt, you guys will be playing for the brand new Innergeekdom Championship, and we will see that belt as the lovely Ms. Natasha brings out the belt. Natasha, please bring out the championship. There it is.
Get a
Look at
look at
that
that
thing.
thing.
Look at the belt. That is the Innergeekdom Championship.
I see some
All
notes of Marvel,
Yeah.
some Star Wars, some Star Trek on
Yeah.
that belt as well.
Dark reaction,
Christian, this
man.
is the perfect belt for the biggest geek of them all.
All 5 of these components are going to really fight for this thing. Jeremy John's autographing the belt. All right, so just went up in value.
Right now.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Mark,
all
you
right
want to
then.
explain the rules to not only our competitors, but to the audience and to the audience at home.
Somebody's got to do it, Christian. I am not the man for the job, but I'll try it anyway. It's going to be 4. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. Obviously, there's no stealing because you all are answering the question.
Now, if someone does have a perfect round, if you score all 10 questions right, you can carry over 1 point into round 2. The scores will reset, except if you get a perfect game, then you will get 1 point going into round 2. All right, Mark, are you ready
All
to
right.
go?
Let's kick this off. We got 5 people who always ask the teacher if there was any homework before class was dismissed. Let's get it on.
All right, I will be starting round 1. Here we
Let's
go.
start, baby.
In the category of Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
What is the name of Boromir's brother? Now,
Didn't know Boromir had a brother.
well, you wouldn't do very well in this competition.
Faramir?
Child Boromir.
You know, you would.
Does spelling count?
No, that
All right,
does not count.
Spelling
Faramir?
does not
We're gonna
count, though it
give-
is
We will
appreciated.
give them. You have 5 more seconds.
I suck
1,
at it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Pencils down.
All right, bring them up, please. Ashley Robinson has Faramir. That is correct. Faramir,
Yeah.
Faramir, and Eomir. We're gonna go ahead and
Christian,
dock you a point there
I don't
for
think
that.
we can accept Aramir. I think we needed the F in
All
there
right.
for Faramir.
So-
Sorry, John Campia.
Yes. So the score right now is everyone but John Campia 1 point.
That's
All right.
right. Everybody but John Campia with both American citizenship and a point here early in the match.
All right. Question number 2 in the category of Star Wars.
Okay.
What was the rank held by Governor Tarkin?
Rank.
I'm trying to figure this one out.
Star Wars is a fantasy movie, Christian, that takes place in a different galaxy.
Right, and I'm sure that this is not
Grand-
the first time
Grand
we
Marth?
hear about Bespin tonight. All right, 5,
Grand Marth.
3,
Marth.
2, 1. All right, Ashley. Ashley, Grand Moff,
Yeah.
and Grand Admiral. Hector gets that one wrong. Okay, so
I thought
there
that
you-
was his first name. My bad.
all right. So there you go. So
pretend rank.
right now we have both Robert Meyer Burnett, Ashley Robinson,
Grand
and Jeremy
Moff
Johns
Tarkin.
with a 2-point lead. All right, category 3, the category of Star Trek. First
Yeah, I'm
Contact
getting this one wrong.
follows the crew's interactions with which enemy?
Like I said, Star Wars is gonna be my weakest.
You know, First Contact is
Or
about the
Star
first
Trek
time
is my
they make
weakness.
contact.
Sorry.
I think that makes a lot of sense there, Mark. This is you see, look, they're all done already. Look at that. That is interesting.
What a bunch of dorks on the table.
Unbelievable. All right, everybody's done. Okay,
I'm
Ashley
wearing a
Robinson
curtain cape.
showing Borg. Rob Meyer Burnett, the Borg. Jeremy Johns, the Borg. Does everyone get the Borg? Okay, we'll accept that. And Borg. All right,
The
so everyone
Borg.
got that question right there. Okay, there you go.
I like it. Hector the Nightmare Navarre is throwing some humor in there.
You got
with
some humor
Da
with
Borg.
the Borg.
The
all right,
Borg.
Category number 4 in the category of the MCU.
Okay.
Who played Drax the Destroyer?
Dave Bautista.
For everyone at home, the Marvel Cinematic Universe
Right.
is what MCU stands
That is
for.
correct. You really
Dave
you're-
Bautista.
The drinks that you've had tonight are certainly helping the game.
I learned that
All
as a
right,
young
5,
boy.
4, 3.
I'm a huge wrestling fan, so of course I would know that one as well.
All right, Ashley. Dave Bautista. A wrestler is incorrect.
A wrestler.
John Campia is incorrect. Dave Bautista, and then we have Dave Bautista. All right, so Ashley Robinson's still flawless, and everyone else is not. All right.
Woo!
All right.
Christian, we should point out, Ashley Robinson did not have to work at all to walk out in her intro.
No, she didn't.
Maybe she saved
That's
that
true.
endurance
Didn't
for the
have to
match.
break a sweat.
Save that endurance.
All right. Question number 5 in the category of DC films. At
Okay.
the end of 2011's Green Lantern PU, what color does Sinestro become?
Yellow.
All right.
Have you seen the Green Lantern again?
No.
Still magnificent. Holds up.
I'm afraid you're going to be kicked off this panel. So
I'm afraid we're going to kick off this
4,
panel.
3, 2, 1. Ashley Robinson, correct. And correct. All around the board. That is correct.
Jeremy Johns has P yellow, maybe the most accurate of anybody.
That is all right. All right. Category 6, Lord of the Rings. What name was Aragorn known as in Fellowship of the Ring before his true name was revealed? They're frantically writing this one down.
Oh,
Here.
Aragorn.
All right, everybody ready to go?
They
All right.
seem
Oh,
confident.
wow.
There we go. All right, please turn.
Yeah.
Strider. That is
Strider.
all around the board. Correct. Wow, they're all kicking
That's
ass here
right.
right now. Yeah, the crowd is applauding.
They all know they're Lord of the Rings. Let's see about
All
the
right.
next category.
Back to Star Trek. Who directed Star Trek: The Final Frontier?
Christian, interestingly, the Final Frontier is about the last frontier
The final
that they
one?
saw.
The final
Robert
frontier.
Burnett. I don't know.
I like that. All right, here we go at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashley. Oh, Ashley got her first one wrong. And look at that. Robert Burnett, correct. Wrong for Jeremy.
What are you
I think
talking about?
Hector, can you...
Hector is correct with Billy
That's
Shatner.
correct.
We will
And
accept
John
Billy.
Campia also correct. All right, so then Ashley misses her first question and a Star Trek one. Unbelievable.
That's right.
Just wanna
Finally,
point
she's going
out
to hear
that
about
he
that
is a
one in her own
Canadian.
household.
All right, here we
Canadian, yes.
Wow, the crowd really rustling. All right, here we go. In the category of Star Wars, the term nerf herder was introduced in which Star Wars film?
You nerf herder. It's
I have seen all 11 of the Star Wars movies.
Empire Strikes Back,
Have
I
you?
believe, because I believe
Even-
it's
no, I have not
Leia who
watched
calls
that.
Han
All
that.
5, 4, 2.
You
Ashley
nerf herder.
Robinson, please. Incorrect on Ashley Robinson. And then
That's
Empire.
right.
Okay.
Everybody else
All right,
has it
everybody
correct.
Else. Ashley now
It's
falling
Empire
behind.
Strikes
I
Back.
guess it's-
Answer was Empire Strikes Back.
Question number 9. In the category of Marvel films, besides Stan Lee, who cameos as a different character in each of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man films?
Um,
Think they're gonna get this one?
I don't know who played Spider-Man in those movies, Christian.
No, I don't think
Kim,
anybody
is
does.
Kim
I want to
Smith?
say Sidney Poitier.
What an interesting Spider-Man film that would have been. 5, 4,
Saying Kevin Smith.
3, 2, 1. Ashley Robinson, comic book guy.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce
That's
Campbell.
right.
Ash, I can't accept Ash. All right, so both Ashley and
Man.
Kim not getting.
I knew that one,
questions in
too.
That one. All right, so here's our final question. Ashley needs to get 1 point and needs someone to miss a point here in order to advance to round 2. Here we go. In the category of DC films, in the 2005 film Batman Begins, what was Thomas Wayne's profession?
He was a doctor.
Interestingly, about Batman Begins, Christian.
Was it beginning, Mark?
You're stealing my lines, but yes.
5, 4,
I believe he was a doctor.
2, 1. Ashley, doctor, lawyer, doctor. Okay, so Robert Burnett gets it wrong. So at the end of round 1,
He's a
Hector
doctor.
Navarro leads with 9. John Campia, Jeremy Johns, and Robert Meyer Burnett all have 8 points, and Ashley Robinson unfortunately has to bow out with 7 points. Thank you, Ashley Robinson.
Ashley Robinson.
Good job.
Hell of an effort.
Very nice. Look at the respect by the Canadian to Canadian.
Canadian to Canadian.
You know, say whatever you want about John Campia, and say whatever you want about Nickelback, or the fact that John Campia loves Nickelback. He is a classy human being.
All right, why don't you tell us now how round 2 works, Mark?
All right, nerds, listen up. In round 2, it's going to work a lot like round 1 did, except you're going to have ace boards, your markers, and your handwriting wit to get the correct answer.
All right, here we go, guys.
I'm not
Round
going to
2,
reset the points. I'm
starting
just going
off
to
with Lord of the
continue from
Rings.
this point.
What was the name of the town that Frodo and the Hobbits stopped at to meet Gandalf in Fellowship of the Ring?
We're gonna go
Oh,
with Cincinnati for 100.
Cincinnati.
I've never thought you've been as lucky.
The
not
town,
in
the
competition.
town.
All right, 5,
Yeah.
4.
I don't
three,
know. I gotta
two, all right, as
rewatch
they
those
all
movies
spin.
again.
Bree around
Bree.
the horn. Oh, and
We have
Hector
one
did not
Rivendell, and
get
that
it
belongs
right.
to Hector, and that is
Wow,
incorrect.
okay, so there you go. So 3 points for the guys. Hector now down 1 point. Okay, in the category of Star Trek, in the Wrath of Khan, name one of the 2 members of the USS Reliant crew that were captured by Khan.
Fun fact, Jeremy Jones not only got that answer
Scotty
right,
and-
he also loves Brie as his favorite cheese.
Is that true?
Accurate.
Scotty and
All
Spock.
right,
Spock.
4, 3.
I don't
2.
know.
All right, guys, please show. We'll take Chekhov. We'll take Chekhov and
Carol.
Carol is incorrect. All right. So John Campia,
That's right.
John Campia and Robert Meyer Burnett now in the lead here.
Someone's really mad
All right, in
about
the
it.
category, in the category of Star Wars, what year was Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones released?
Was that Carol from The Walking Dead was his answer?
I think so. I think he has it fresh on his mind.
You know, it is Christmas time.
2004
True. What do you
is
get?
my guess.
Probably a lump of coal as usual.
5, 4, 3, 2. Robert Meyer Burnett, 2002, 2002. All around the board, correct. All right,
Nope.
look at that.
Oh, 2.
That's right, because they were a year apart.
All right.
I'll do this for you, man.
Scott
This
Man
is for you.
screaming about release dates. Okay.
Scream about release
In the
dates.
category of Marvel films, what did Bobby the Iceman create out of ice for Rogue on her desk in X-Men?
An apple.
Okay, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, John can't be putting apple. All right, interesting. All right, that is incorrect.
I said
Christian,
apple
I've
too.
given many a lady a frozen rose before.
Oh, interesting. I never would have guessed that. All right, in the category of DCEU,
Okay.
which member of the Suicide Squad was played by actor Adam Beach?
God, wouldn't you love to have that
I
last
don't
name?
know if you should talk anymore.
Adam Beach.
Interesting
Was it
dilemma here on the hosting table.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Okay. The Indian dude is incorrect. John, please turn that around. The leader guy thing. No. Slipknot is correct.
Hector Navarro, the
Hector
only
Navarro,
one with the correct
yeah.
answer.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh, the guy they
So
didn't
score check
use.
real quick. Robert Meyer Burnett and Hector Navarro both have 4 points. Jeremy Johns and John Campia both have 3.
Yeah.
All right, going into the MCU. What is the name of Paul Rudd's character in Ant-Man?
Scott Lang.
This is
The Ant-Man.
Ant-Man is a smaller character in the Marvel film.
Or is he giant in stature?
I like the way you think.
Ah.
5, 4,
Scott Lang.
3, 2, 1. As the turn comes, Rob Meyer Burnett. No, Pam is incorrect. Scott is.
Oh, yeah. Well, is it wrong?
We
No.
We'll take Scott. We'll take Lang.
There you go.
And then Scott Lang. So we'll take
Lang
Hector.
Scott.
We're gonna take just a first or last name.
The way that the question was.
Superman's name Clark?
No, but it was asked.
Correct.
Had I asked,
Shenanigans.
I should have.
Shenanigans.
It should have been asked full name.
Full
It
name.
was not asked full name. It was asked name, so that they were able to do it. Okay, same. So Robert Meyer Burnett now. All right, here we go. So
Jeremy,
now Robert Meyer
that
Burnett, Jeremy
worked.
Johns, and John Campia all.
They all trail Navarro by
Yes.
1.
That's right. Has Hector missed?
Hector has not missed.
Okay.
He's no miss Hector the Nightmare
All
Navarro.
right, here we go. In the category of Lord of the Rings, what type of creature did Aragorn fight one-on-one in the battle at the Black Gates at the end of Return of the King? What type of creature?
Creature.
Return of the King,
Orc?
one of the films in the Lord of the Rings franchise.
Yes. Not the Hobbit. No Hobbits in this one. No Hobbit. What is a Hobbit? Let's go. All right.
Excuse me.
5, 4,
I'm gonna say an orc.
3, 2, 1. Mouth of the South. Mouth of Sauron. Excuse me, okay. Please turn.
Wait, what movie was it?
Return to the King. Return to the King. Please turn.
Yeah, hold on.
No, wait a minute. We can't. We gotta accept what you got.
I was thinking Fellowship.
No, that is incorrect. What did you get, Hector? What is that? An
A
elf?
giant elephant thing?
Nope, that is not right. And John Campia. Not correct. We were looking for Troll, so nobody
Troll.
advances there.
That's right. If Hector Navarro gets this question right, he will advance to round 3. We know that much.
Yes, and if both Jeremy, Robert, and John get this correct, we're going to have a sudden death for this round.
No pressure.
All right, here we go in the category of Star Wars. Who ordered Lando to open the Falcon's top hatch during the rescue of Luke in Cloud City?
Cloud City, also known as Bespin.
Leia? No, Vader.
All right, 5, 4, 3,
Vader.
2, 1. All right, everybody spins. Everybody gets Leia. Hector Navarro advances.
I had it
and
the
there's
first
a
time. I
three-way
need to
tie
stop
here.
second guessing
All right, so
myself.
we bring out the lovely Sasha Pearl Raver, who will be judging.
So no more of these.
Stand over there, if you
No,
will.
these
Sasha,
are-
I just want between John, Robert, and Jeremy, just listen to the buzzer. Whoever you decide, when you hear the buzzer, you decide who buzzes in first.
Yeah.
Whoever buzzes in first will get it. Now, if you buzz in and get it incorrect, you are eliminated. All right. Are you ready?
I am ready, Christian. So we're going to have a question. One competitor will be guaranteed entry into round 3. Then we'll have another buzzer question for the final 2.
Okay, guys. Category of DC EU. What is Zod after in Man of Steel? John.
The Codex.
John Campia will advance into round
John
3.
Campia advances. All right. All right. So here is the question. In the category of DC movies, what year was Superman 2 released?
1989.
1981.
That is
That is
correct.
correct.
Robert
81.
Meyer Burnett advancing. Jeremy Johns, unfortunately, is out.
Good job, Jeremy.
Good. I just got the green light to get messed up on rum and coke.
There you go.
Jeremy Johns, thank you, Jeremy.
Jeremy Johns, proudly representing geekdom with an Empire Strikes Back
Oh,
and Joker attire.
I don't think this is the last time we'll see Jeremy in the Geekdom matches. That was a great showing by Jeremy.
Absolutely not, but now we move on to round 3 with 3 competitors left, and to help us out with that, bringing out the wheels, the one, the only miss, Sasha Pearl Raver.
There she is back.
Up to 1. Keep in mind, stealing is available. Since we have 2 competitors that will be vying for a steal, you have to buzz in
And then write
as
down.
soon as we answer them with an incorrect.
When we say that is incorrect, that's when you buzz in. And Sasha Pearl Raver will be the judge once again, and because Hector Navarro...
Oh,
has
the
most
old school
points,
wheel.
Hector, you can choose to go first or let someone else go first.
I'll go first.
All right, Hector Navarro, give that...
The old school wheel.
The nightmare.
There it is.
The writing.
That wheel.
It's a decent spin.
It's
all right.
Decent is a strong word.
And that is
I'm not trying to break
Movie
the shitty
release
prop.
dates.
I'm just
movie release dates.
Hector, would you like to keep movie release dates or spin again?
How many times are we doing this?
Just one more
Just
time.
one-
if you-
just
you
one
can only
respin.
spin it once.
Spin it.
This man's screaming at Hector
Man's-
Navarro to keep it. Some people tell him to ditch it. You got
Ditch
5
it, man.
down Here. 5, 4, 3.
I'll spin again. I'll spin again.
He's gonna
Yeah,
spin again.
spin
Give
again.
it a good,
Spin
give it a
again.
big spin. That's a
That
better one.
Is a nightmare
And it lands
spin.
on scores and soundtracks. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Scores and soundtracks. Hector Navarro. Christian will be giving the incorrect count
Yes.
if Hector gets it wrong.
Yes, and you can also opt for multiple choice if you don't know the
Get 1 point.
Yes.
Got it.
Hector, your first question in scores and soundtracks. In Deadpool, what song did Wade and Vanessa do it to during the sex montage?
Oh, that's the...
I love my calendar girl.
2 points
Wow,
for
2
Hector
points
Navarro
for Hector.
right off the bat.
All right.
Clearly, Christian, Hector has studied that sex scene a number of times.
And
I
just
learned
to
a lot.
remind the contestants, you are a clean slate right now, so Hector has 2 points.
Hector, your next question in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for the Lord of the Rings films?
Mr. Howard Shore.
Wow, 2 more points.
Yeah.
Look at Hector. Look at Hector. Clearly, Hector has seen those movies a number of times.
All right.
Now we move on to your final question. Who composed the score for Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War?
Danny
That would
Elfman?
be my boy, Mr. Henry Jack.
He knows his scores
Wow,
and
he
soundtracks,
sure does.
Christian.
That's perfect. That's perfect. It looks like Hector's going to make his way to the finals.
Pitching a
We'll see.
perfect score, and now up next on the wheel,
John Campia, should he choose to spin. All right, John Campia going for the spin. John also having a good showing.
holding it
this
at
time.
the base.
That's smart.
There we go, and it lands on DC.
DC.
These are movies
That's
that
tough.
are not in the DC EU. These are DC movies.
Right.
You either keep
What's
it or
he
the
gonna go?
internet hates you. What are you
He's
gonna do?
curious. Gonna spin it one more time.
Okay,
He's
looks
good.
like the
He's
internet
aiming for that Star Wars category. You know he is. He's looking for it.
All
Can he
right.
hit Star Wars? That's big. He really needs Star Wars to battle Hector right
John,
now.
a big reader of Star Wars books.
What was it?
Movie release
John
dates.
Campia. Okay, keep in mind these are domestic release dates.
Got it.
What year saw the release of Batman Returns?
1999.
I'll go multiple choice.
Is it A, 1990, B, 1991, C, 1992, or D, 1993?
1990.
It's 1991.
That is incorrect. Robert Meyer Burnett.
92.
That is correct.
1 point
Oh, we could be buzzing?
for Robert Meyer Burnett.
As soon as he says incorrect.
Okay.
Robert Meyer Burnett now with 1 point. All right.
That could factor into be a very big point here in round 3.
Yes.
John Campia, back to you for your next question, movie release dates. In what year did X-Men The Last Stand release?
2003.
Now he knows about how painful this movie released.
You're still holding
No,
on.
2000. Yeah, 2006. 2006.
4, 3.
2009.
That's incorrect. All right.
That was Hector.
2006.
That's correct.
2 points for Hector Navarro. And I think
That's big.
Hector Navarro
That's big.
just booked himself into the final.
But not only that, he just saved John Campia from having a point deficit to Robert Meyer Burnett.
That is a interesting point. That's why you're on the show, Chris.
Thank you. That was a big. John Campia needs Hector Navarro to steal his points. All right, Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, came out in which year?
19.
Look at Robert Meyer Burnett ready to eat that buzzer.
72.
Remember, competitors, wait until we say
1984.
That
is
is incorrect.
incorrect.
Hector.
1982.
That is correct. Let's get out of here. What's
June
that?
4th, demanding the day.
June
That
4th.
is not a question.
Yes.
Currently in there.
All right.
It is now Robert Meyer Burnett. You may
Well.
want to save your energy high-fiving
yeah.
Scott Mans because you're going to have to spin
You
that
have
wheel.
Robert Meyer Burnett, you only have 1 point here. John Campia just needs 1 point in order to tie
Just-
you.
Unfortunately, John Campia is done with his questions in
Yep.
round 3.
Yeah, here we
So
go.
now
Robert,
move on
He
to
should have
Robert Meyer
went
This is
Burnett.
it. This is
multiple
big for Robert Meyer
choice to
Burnett.
tie it up.
He needs a good category in order to advance with Hector. And it lands.
That might be
on-
the best spin
that's a
we've
good
had
spin.
yet.
That's a good spin.
It just keeps going.
On. Who said it?
This
Who
is a
said it?
quotes category.
No, I'm just gonna get.
All right, spin again.
Spin again. He just wants to show off that big
Yeah,
muscle of his.
Oh,
He has broken the wheel.
looking for Star Trek. looking for Star Trek.
So strong.
And it lands on
Sasha, like a concerned mother, nurturing
Heroes.
the wheel.
Heroes.
Heroes. Lands on
Is
Heroes.
that the name of your show?
All right, here we go. The wheel.
All
the
right.
wheel is now leaving. Sasha will take the wheel
What is it,
away.
Heroes?
Category of
Yeah,
Heroes.
I got
Thank
it,
you,
I got
Sasha Pro Raver.
Robert Meyer Burnett, your category is heroes. Your first question: in the Star Wars movie timeline, who was the first Jedi to learn how to return from death as a Force ghost?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Hector Navarro gets it. Hector, your answer.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
correct.
It's,
Qui-Gon.
these are
Eating
points he does
points.
not need, Christian, but he
Wow.
is still getting them.
Well,
That-
theoretically,
That
I
would have
understand
been.
what you're
That would
saying, but
if
the
John
first time we
Campia could have
That's right.
taken that, he would have put himself in. He would have won. He could have won the game.
And now Hector Navarro has become the best friend of Robert Meyer Burnett,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, it's true.
Robert Meyer Burnett, your next question. In Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, what character kills the Witch King in the battle outside Minas Tirith by stabbing him in the head?
Aragorn.
Eowyn.
That is correct.
2
Aragorn.
points that I did not think he was going to get.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that point, Robert Meyer Burnett has eliminated John Campia. That's your finals.
Wow.
That's your finals.
Wow.
Wow, that was big. What a showing by John Campia. John Campia
What a
showing
showing.
The
up.
answer to that is
politeness.
blame Canada.
By John
That's
Campia.
it.
All right.
And now we move on to round 4. This is the final round in our first match. Hector Navarro versus Robert Meyer Burnett. How about a hand for our two competitors? Competitors are ready. One of their buzzers sounds like a car horn. One of them sounds like a boner springing. Sasha Pearl-Raver is in the middle. Your first question in round 4. Keep in mind the first competitor to 5 points is the victor. In the world of Marvel movies, which mutant's DNA is essential to the evolution of the Sentinels
Mystique.
Rogue.
That's incorrect, Hector.
Mystique.
It'd be Raven Mystique.
That is correct.
That is.
Unless
1 point
you
for
watch
Hector.
the Rogue cut of
That's
X-Men
correct.
Days of Future
The
Past.
question was not the Rogue cut.
Rogue cut.
The
It was
end.
just the movie.
There's 2 different versions of that movie, though. So just,
We were asking about the first version of the movie,
Okay.
the one that people saw.
okay,
And the one that people saw.
just saying.
In Star Trek. In the world of Star Trek, in what year was Star Trek the motion picture released?
1979.
Oh, tied up.
Tied up. Tied up.
December 7th,
All right.
Scott.
Again,
All right. Let's go.
celebrating.
Yeah. Man, sit down. Someone put restraint. Get the beast restraints and put them on man.
Oh, man.
Your next question comes from the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Who played the role of Thanos?
Josh Brolin.
Did you get to finish the question or no?
I do not finish the question if you buzz.
Josh Brolin.
That is correct.
That's correct.
That is correct. In the world of the DCEU, what 2 DC superheroes that are part of the Justice League make cameo appearances
Batman and the Flash.
That's
in
correct.
the movie Suicide Squad? That is
Oh,
correct.
yeah.
2 points
Tomorrow.
away from taking the title. 2 points away.
But Christian, the next question happens to fall in the category of Star Trek movies. How many Star Trek films feature the cast of the Next Generation?
3.
4.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Wow. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm a little.
Christian, that is correct unless you watch the Rogue cut of Days of Future Past.
All right. Here we go.
And now
That's
we go
legit,
on
though, you guys.
to the
Come
next
on.
question. Hector has 3 points. Robert Meyer Burnett has 2. What is the name of Lando's co-pilot during the assault?
Nieb Nub.
We'll take
Nien Nub is correct.
All right.
And now, Christian, we are 1 point away from Hector Navarro being the champion. However, Robert Meyer Burnett has all the time left in the world if he can answer the next question correctly.
Robert Meyer Burnett needs to answer this to stay in the game, or Hector will be our new champion.
In the world of DC movies, how did Superman save Lois Lane?
Putting the world back in time.
Yep.
That's
Robert
it.
Meyer Burnett.
Wow.
Reverse the
Look
world
at
with
that.
speed.
4-3.
The most dumbest ending.
4-3.
But
And how about this? Hector needs to get this to win it. Robert Meyer Burnett needs to get this to tie it. And the category is
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Star Trek
Hey,
movies.
Hector knows his Trek, man.
Thank you. That means so much.
all right.
No,
Here we
we're-
go.
Trek.
Just
Here
in
we
case
go.
you guys don't realize, this is the guy who directed Free Enterprise versus the guy who's seen Free Enterprise.
Here we go. Final.
Yeah, but
Here's
you're
a
not
question
being
before
sued
you
by
get to
CBS.
overtime.
What is Kirk's rank at the start of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan?
General.
Tie game. Look at that. Tie game. Sudden death. Sudden death. Mark, we are in our sudden death. Tell us how sudden death works.
While we confer with the judges to see if Burnett loses a point for breaking our buzzer,
For breaking our buzzer.
in sudden death, you each need to keep a close look at your buzzers because a question's going to be asked. You may buzz in. If you get that question correct,
Right, then you have a chance to win.
all right, to qualify for the belt in the world of MCU movies, to date, how many MCU movies has Robert Downey Jr. appeared in?
8.
10 seconds answer.
Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3,
6.
That is incorrect.
Avengers. 8.
That is correct.
That is
7.
correct.
So
That is correct. So now,
Now-
what's going to happen is a question will be asked only to Robert Meyer Burnett. If he gets that question correct,
champion.
he
If
gets
he-
to wear that belt.
If he gets it wrong, it resets.
You got this.
There
You
we
got
go.
this.
Your category is DC movies.
Okay.
Do I have to use my buzzer?
No.
No.
It's yours.
You may use the buzzer if you like.
Just don't break it.
Who played Lois's fiance, Richard White, in the film Superman Returns? 15
James
seconds.
Marsden.
And your winner and the new innergeekdom champion of the world, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Robert Meyer bell by the Chief Christian.
What a match. Yeah, like, that was such a good match. We scored 12 points, which isn't our best, but we did amazing. Great job to all the competitors, man. Going back through and watching all these schmoedown, you see how much it changed over the years, and it's so cool to see that evolution grow. It started off just some guys on the Schmoes Know show, and you know, they just wanted to have fun. Then it built its way up here to Collider, where they put more money into it, and they've actually made it into this own special league. And I've absolutely loved doing this. Love going back to memory lane. Love doing the Schmoedown reactions as they happen today. Next week, I want to do Hector Navarro versus Robert Burnett for the title, their single match, and then go on from there. Maybe do Campia versus Dan Merle, and then just keep on with these Schmoedown rewinds. Tuesday and Friday, you'll also get more brand new Schmoedown reactions. Tonight, I'm starting a new series called Hard Truth. We're talking about fanboys and why it's a bad thing and why it's a good thing. I'm going to have a few friends of mine on, and you know, just more movie reviews, more reactions, more trailer reactions. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Film Nerd. Comment below and tell me what you guys liked about just this whole innergeekdom division. If you're playing along, tell me how many points you scored, what questions you got right, what questions you got wrong. Just let me know all this in the comments below. Remember to like this video and share it around if you enjoyed it. Alright guys, I'm Hunter, I'm a Film Nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.